Okay, so essentially, what you were saying was that into created beings or into people, the essence of Oludumare and the essence of the Odu and the Ori determines the particular destiny for a person?
Or was he working with creation? The laws and principles of creation?
The form of, I'm talking about creation and our destiny in terms of what the what we were ordered or called to do when we decided to come to this plane or this existence. And the where people make the common mistake in the Yoruba culture is they get into the religious aspects of it, where it becomes a dogmatic type system, and it becomes a religious system. And I don't want to say religious is a bad word because it means law, but it becomes a man-made system where the spiritual principles of it are diluted, and the person who is living the culture is not given the full truth of how the culture should be taught or how they should be learned.
So you're saying they're living from blind fragments of a religious system. Right.
And it's almost the same across the world when you get into some of these religious systems where they've broken them down and been able to go in and infiltrate and put in things that is not totally proper in its purest form of how it was originally brought by our ancient ancestors. And over time, those things was changed by those who had negative aspirations to do other things, so that they could have certain powers or certain rights over others.
Manipulative control.
Right, correct. And what people need to understand is that the Ori exists in each person. So anyone, so everyone is already, has everything that they already need. What they may not have is the customary teachings or the practices or the rituals, which are just customary according to whatever culture you're in. But it doesn't make the substance of what that really means. It's just a formal application, a formal process of how you go about it, but it's not the real science or the mechanics of what you really want to get into. And the reason why you get into the Ori is because the head is where everything exists. It's the absolute center of control, the same way that there's a center of the universe. And by going into the Ori and understanding the Ori from the right hemisphere and the left hemisphere, and understanding what Orisha that is, then you understand the mechanics of what that Orisha is. And you don't have to worship it, but you become it. And you start to live what the Orisha is. So now I don't need someone to tell me what the Orisha should be doing for me, because
so
I am.
You saying the Ori is the essence of your being?
Yes. So the Ori would be the essence of your being that you're going back into the triple darkness. You're going back and speaking with this energy or with this vibration that is the essence of you, and that which you came through, which is back to the primal consciousness, the most purest form of consciousness, where that energy was brought forth. And many people get or receive evocations, where they invoke with that energy, or that energy visits them. And those type of scenarios where you come face to face with that energy is something that we all have. You don't have to have a certain initiation or a certain form of worship to receive that. It's already there. So it's just a matter of you going internally and going back into the mind of consciousness and understanding what you are and what the essence, what makes the essence of you.
So you saying so here we're talking about the entity essence, which is an energy that is the essence that illuminate or express itself through you.
Correct. And that's what gives each and every one of us our different features. And being that we are all different types of energies, that form of expression is how that energy expressed itself when we were brought forth into vibration. And it's understanding the essence of the energies that make that, or the energy that makes you, is where you get into your higher self. Is where you step out of the realm of worship and you step into the realm of becoming what you are, and knowing what you are and what energies make up the essence of you. Any other questions?
No.
I was going to say, so it's basically like coming in tune or becoming familiar with your true self and the essence of tapping into the male and female principle of yourself, of the soul and the all and the triple black darkness, and making that connection.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Because the way it's taught is that in the Ori, the soul is in the head. So one who does not have control over the head does not have control over the soul, so he's a lost soul. So in order to have control, you have to get control of your head. And getting control of the head is where everything is based from. And it's vital that you do that in order to be able to understand yourself. And
That's the control center.
Yes. And it's you going to the Ori or to the head allows you to get answers that you cannot get from a priest, or answers that you can't get from just ritual, or not ritual, but a formal type of ceremonial practice. You have to go internally to get the answers from the Akashic records. You have to be able to go internally and understand that from here, from inside the mind, is where the mechanics are being put together and where the science is being generated based on the knowledge or the essence of all that is in existence. And through the mind is where you do the mathematics and the multiplication, or you conjure up what the thought is going to be, and then you bring that forth into existence through the mind. And that's different than the religious concept and the worship concept that's taught in the Ifa community, where it's taught that that's not what the Orisha is, but it is what the Orisha is, because the Orisha is here. So it's not that Shango is outside of you. It's that you have to go back in and align with Shango here, and then you're able to use that energy in conjunction.